Setup is very similar to the basic rules. You have your Quester's Keep tile in the center of the playfield, 6 randomly chosen tiles with the roads that connect, your shuffled stack of land tiles, your shuffled quest cards, shuffled wild encounter cards, shuffled quest encounter cards. Each player is dealt a character card and given the appropriate number of health tokens. Each player starts with 3 secret quests. The difference is that you also need to put out the Magic Boots of Movement +1 in the marketplace for the advanced game, because the advanced game plays with movement rules and is played on the mini hex squares. The advanced rules gives the world a sense of depth and scope, but causes the gameplay to stretch out a little. This is really the way the game was intended to be played. Each player's initial movement is equal to their health at the start. So both of these cards have a health of 4, so each player has a movement of 4 points. Roads are 1 point. Forest is 2 points. You cannot move into water or onto mountains. If a marked location is touching a road, it is considered to be a road for movement point cost. If it's in the woods, not touching a road, it is considered to be woods for movement point costs. First turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am now there. Because I have moved from one tile to another, I draw a wild encounter card. Restore 1 health point. It's the start of the game. I don't need any health points. This player moves 1, 2, 3, 4. They have moved from one tile to another, so they also draw a wild encounter card. Goblins! Goblins have a health of 1 and a strength of -1. Battle is conducted the same way as in the other game. This player rolls the green die, this player rolls for the monster, the red die. The modifiers are added. This is a -1 creature. This is a 0. So 3 and 3 is a tie. Three and 3 is a tie. These goblins were holding their own. 5 and 3. The goblins have lost. And the thief has picked up a bounty. Bounties can be traded at the keep. 1 bounty for a treasure card, 2 bounties for something from the marketplace. This person is trying to get to this location. Let's say they have a quest card for this location. I do not know because I have not checked. This is the Swamp of Despair. If they had a quest card for this location and they wanted to get there, they could 1, 2, 3, 4 land on it and turn in their quest card. Do we have a Swamp of Despair? Deep Woods, Caves of Insanity. We do have a Swamp of Despair. How about that? We can then draw from the quest encounter a rock golem who has a health of 6 and a strength of +1. As you can see, this is a tough battle. Just like in the basic rule set, you can run away from a quest encounter, but you cannot run away from a wild encounter. The only way to escape a wild encounter is if you are the wizard. You could choose to say, I am going to try to use my ability, roll the green die. If it is a 1, you can teleport away. You can also try that on any of your turns if you're trying to get back to the keep from a distant location. Each character has its own special ability. The thief can attempt to steal active treasures from me if I am within 1 tile of him. Let's see how this fight goes. He's a +1. No, yes. He's a +1, so that's a 2. I got a 2. It's a tie. He's a +1, that's a 5. I'm a 3. I lose a health. He's a +1. I lose a health. I don't think I'm going to win this. I am going to flee. I declare that I am fleeing and move 1 square off. A red marker gets placed on the location. The card gets put aside face down with the quest card on top of it. This is now an open location. Any player can attempt to gain the treasure and complete that quest by going to that location. Turn goes to the next player, who is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. They have not left their tile, so they do not draw a wild encounter. It is only when you go from one tile to another that you draw a wild encounter card. Play returns here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play over here. He is going to go onto this tile, so they would draw a land and place it. One, 2, 3, 4. My character cannot land on any of these mountain locations, but they can pass through here because this is considered a forest, because it is touching forest. When you die, you return to the keep. All face-up cards go away, except for completed quests. They always stay around. They count for the end of the game. Once someone has completed all 3 quests, the end game counter die is placed at number 6 on the keep. That means there are 6 rounds to complete whatever you're going to do and get whatever treasure you have back to the keep so that you can bank it, which means it goes from face up, meaning you're carrying it, to face down, meaning it's safely at the keep. Only at the keep can you change a treasure card from face down to face up or face up to face down. And only cards that are face down count towards victory points at the end. Once the die reaches 1 and play returns to the character. Then all face down treasure cards are counted up and the person with the most treasure wins.